What it do? In the lab. Y'all already know it. So y'all, we got going on. We done put the dome in. It's a little tighter than expected, but it look like it's gonna work, and it look like it's gonna be dangerous. Um, we didn't go all the way to the top with it because we wanted to leave some space to try to put the amps on top of the box because it's really now there's really nowhere else we can put them big old long amps. So this is what we got so far. All right, from the outside, y'all can see that headrest is right there. Which is, I was finna say something else, but it might not affect nothing, but just to be cautious, I got another idea. I can either go with no headrest, but I like the headrest look. I can go with no headrest, or what I'm thinking about doing is taking these headrests out and getting the headrest with like the net, kind of look like the tennis racket. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Like the Recaro seats or something, they got the square headrest with the net. So even though the headrest will be right there, it still won't block the port as bad as this will. So there's really no big deal. Seat clearance for the woofers looking good. That's super good. That's the only thing. The headrest. I don't recline too much anyway, so the seats, the way they sitting, is pretty cool for me. I don't really have too many passengers riding with me, so I ain't really worried about that. Paul has started on a little console. We're gonna play around with it since I think he was just kind of playing around, just getting the configurations, but it actually almost fit in there pretty good. We just got to do a little cutting and trimming, and I'm gonna run that all the way back. I don't know if I'm gonna bring it all the way to the back here because I still have to see how big the battery is gonna be. That battery gotta go back here somewhere. Them amps. See, we got the amp room up here. That's why I had them amps sitting on top of the box on the other video so we can see. That's gonna leave me some room up there for the amps, and they should stay cool up there. Everything double faced it, the front triple face. Well, baffled like everybody say, but y'all know what I'm saying. So this is the plan. This is the setup so far. The seats not bolted down. They might be sitting a little crooked, but I'm just showing y'all a rough draft of how we going with it. And like I say, we wasn't expecting the port to come out that far, but Paul did that. It was something that he said. He brought the port out a little bit for something, but that's cool. Like I say, even if I go with no headrest, the seats still come up tall enough for me to be satisfied, but I do like that headrest look. So I will be modifying some kind of headrest that I like on this seat. So my next move, I'm gonna bolt the seats down. I got my carpet on the way. And I need to take this car to the exhaust. I keep saying it. I need to take it to the exhaust. We got a freeze overnight. I don't know if the exhaust is going to be open, but it usually be open on Sundays. So I'm going to see if I can, man, I ain't got the trunk lid on here or nothing. I'm going to have to try to sneak this car down there to the exhaust. Get somebody to follow me. But yeah, people, that's what we looking like when you're on the inside. Subs right there, port right there. I'm talking about literally right there. That's gonna be dangerous. Vacuum out the box before I put the woofers in. We got the bolts mounted already. I just need to go get some wire and I'm gonna figure out where I'm gonna put my terminals. I'm thinking about putting the terminals because oh yeah, and shout out to everybody, who been commenting on the videos. I even had one person say something about the neatness of the shop. Man, trust me, we be having so much going on around here, man. We try to clean it up, we try to keep it organized, but it's hard because it's too much going on. Like it's too much. Like I don't just do one thing, so it's like it's stuff everywhere. And then since it's been cold, like I say, Paul, he got his own little section, but his section don't have a heater over there. So we've been bringing all his material in so he can work on the box in here. So we got my project mixed in. We got motor stuff back here from Big Jack car and other cars. I got my son motor right here. I got to bring my son car up here and put his motor in. He got a little 4-cylinder motor sitting right here that I need to drop in. So it's like, man, I got a lot going on. But I appreciate that advice though, and trust me, when it get too out of hand around here, we do take a day and try to clean up and pick up and get the tools back organized and stuff like that, man. But it's hard. I see why big shops have at least a shop help to clean up, but man, just as quick as we clean up, man, we back in the tools again, doing this, doing that. So you know how it go, but yeah, I appreciate all the comments, y'all, because this video gonna be fun, and we getting down to the nitty. I'm telling y'all, it's gonna be live. It gotta be. It gotta be. It gotta be. I forgot what I was finna show y'all. Oh yeah, I just had to throw that in there. We try to do a little something around here. Let me see. I was gonna show y'all those terminals. Let me see. Y'all, I don't know where he put them. He showed them to me earlier in some bags. I don't know where he put them at. But he got some little terminals. And what he said, it makes sense. What we gonna do, we gonna put a terminal running from each individual coil to the box, to the outside of the box. That way, if something ever do go wrong with a sub, or if I think, I burnt a coil or anything like that, instead of me having to pull that woofer out, I literally be able to check each coil from outside of the box. I never thought about that. And he gave me that idea. So on the outside of my box, I'm gonna have 2 terminals, for each woofer. That'll be each coil. And then I can do the looping on the outside of the box. And that way, if I ever want to change ohms or if I change amps, whatever option I got, I still don't have to take the woofers out. I can switch the coils from right here outside of the box. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to try that. I like that idea because, man, I ain't going to lie. We put this box in and we was really test fitting, and there's some stuff back there that I kind of need to do, and I really don't want to take this box back out. I didn't shoot the foam in the little side panels back here, and I got all the foam over there. I really need to get on side of this box, and it's in there. I really don't want to wrestle with it and take it out, but I'm going to have to at least one more time. I'm going to take it out. I'm going to go ahead and foam everything back there. I got a couple of pieces back there I need to paint and dye. And I might stick some lights back there while I got that box out. So that way when I go back in, and I'm waiting on the carpet too. I don't know how far back that carpet, I know it's going to go under that box. and I don't want to have to be lifting up on that box just to tuck carpet and all of that. So I'll probably pull it back out until I get the carpet in and do some stuff back there. And then we're going to go back in with the box. Meanwhile, Paul going to start on my door panels. Man, we got a lot to still do. It's a lot to come. Because I'm thinking about building me a console up here over my head with, I was doing 8. I still got 8 of those PRVs left from Shockwave, and they still in good shape. So I think I'm gonna put them 8 in a console hanging down from the ceiling after we wood. Oh yeah, we gotta wood the ceiling. Oh yeah, man, I'm gonna have to pull this back out, y'all. I'm gonna have to. We gotta wood the ceiling. I forgot about that. Pat said he was gonna help me do that. Oh man, we still got a lot of work to do. Yeah, this box gotta come back out, y'all, one more time. But it's in there. And it's cool. It's stuffed, but it's cool. Like I say, I'm sitting in the car now. I'm cool. I don't really have no passengers. So like I say, long as the driver side is cool for me, and when passengers want to hear a demo, or if somebody want to ride, they can be comfortable for a little while. Hey, that's cool. You know, once I get tired of it, box will come out. We'll put the 18s in something else. Or redo a box, make it face another way. Try something different. Y'all know, it's all fun. It's a little money, but I mean, it take money to have fun. At least a little bit. I ain't got a lot of it. I just work every day. That's why I work so hard. I'll work and play later. But yeah, I just want to show y'all that there. And like I say, so far, y'all, it's coming along very good. Them 18's gonna be punching against these seats. And once I fix them headrests and make it to where that air gonna blow straight through the nets on that headrest, I hope that this can tap some people out. I hope it tap myself out. That way I know my bass hunger is satisfied. Yeah. I hope it tap me out. That way I don't want to spend no more money. That's the whole purpose. I gotta satisfy self. If I ain't satisfied, then Houston, we got a problem. Nah, it's all good. I'll see what these big boys do in this box, y'all. 3,500 watts a piece. I ain't gonna be maxing them out, but I'm gonna be sending some nice power to them. 3,500 watts a piece, and I got a 6,500 Audio Legion. Man, that is a heavy amp, man. This 6,500 is just as heavy as my 30K. I'm talking about maybe heavier. This is a heavy amp. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I don't know how many pounds that amp weigh, but I'm telling y'all, that amp, for it to be a 6,500, is just as heavy as my 8K. And I'm assuming by it being like that, this has to be Korean board Audio Legion. I think I remember hearing Primo and them say it's Korean board, so that's why. You got a 30K and you got a 6,500, and the 6,500 weigh just as much as the 30K. That's crazy. But I'm gonna have all kind of stuff mixed in this car. It's gonna be like a gumbo. We got Audio Legion on 2 Sky High Car Audio 18s. We got they go to 30K sitting over there. We got the 30K going on 4 Sundown Audio M15s in the trunk on separate bass knobs. I got some PRV 6.5s. I got some Def Bounce Arnold 6.5s over there. I got some Scar Audio 10s, And I got some CT sound tweeters. Man, I got a gumbo over here. We putting together a gumbo. I'm talking about with the shrimp, the sausage, and everything. The okra fried, where it won't be slimy. Y'all know how that gumbo go. Yeah, we putting together a gumbo. A gumbo. And it's gonna be good. We might call it a cowboy stew. We putting together a cowboy stew. Audio Legion. Sky High Car Audio. Sundown. Taramps. Them PRVs way over there. Death Bounce Arnold's over here. Scar Audio's right here. CT Sounds. Man, it's gonna be a gumbo. We represent everybody. We represent everybody in this car, y'all, for real. We got me on wiring and this and that and under the hood. We gonna have BJ on the interior. We're gonna have Pat the Paint Man on the paint body. We got speaker box Paul on the box. Man, this car's a whole gumbo. But everybody touching it and everything that's going in here is good. So we should be good, right? We gonna see. But as usual, well, I think it's about 1:30, almost 2 o'clock in the morning, something like that. Y'all know me, I'm finna get it in for a little while, then I'm gonna call it a night. Try it again tomorrow. I'm gonna holler at y'all later.